really, considering who we're going to be talking to next.
Oh, absolutely right. So, 28 years since the Lightning Seeds collaborated with the comedians Frank Skinner and David Baddiel to produce one of the biggest England football anthems of all time, Three Lions.
And no doubt, the song will be sung on football pitches, played in pubs, on radios, in homes, up and down the country in the lead-up to tomorrow's Euros final. We're going to talk to Ian Broudie from the Lightning Seeds. In case you haven't heard it enough, here it is again.
It's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home, it's coming.
Is that right? The maths have left me.
Do you know what? We are live, but it is interesting when you look back. Ian Broudie, welcome. When you look back and try to calculate what, you know, where you were at, can you remember the Ian that was...
It's gone in a flash and it took ages. Do you know what I mean? It's both things at the same time. It's like a paradox, isn't it? It's but there's been some lovely times, especially with Three Lions and hopes and dreams. And then, you know, it's been a fantastic journey that, you know, hopefully will culminate tomorrow.
Where are you at ahead of this final?
We're playing in Derby, actually, but we're on stage early.
You've done some jiggling, haven't you?
Yes.
Come on, then.
We're playing in Derby, then we jump in a vehicle, and I'm gonna watch at home, actually. I really, on really big matches, I'm not a big fan of watching them in the pub and that. I like to just concentrate and, you know, it's my willpower's going to drive them on as I'm desperately watching the screen.
What's the scenario? Is there food? Is there drinks? What's the situation? Cup of tea? Where are we at?
Just, we'll see how the match goes as it progresses on. There's a lot of shouting at the screen, I have to say. And
which you have to be careful about if you're performing.
That's true. But,
how are you during the penalty shootouts?
Oh, same as everyone, isn't it? It's just... Well, to be honest...
Do you stay in the room?
I do. I try and watch them. And I'm one of those people who goes, I know he's going to miss. Oh, he didn't miss. I know he's going to... No, he didn't score, you know. But I always think I know. But I think it's been... I've kind of suffered through the England matches. It's not been that much fun watching them, but then they've won, and it's been great. But I can't say I've sat there and, you know, with a cigar and thought, oh, it's great. You know, it's been brinksmanship, hasn't it? And in the end, we've kind of got there, you know.
Ian, you're performing at the moment, and you're on tour, and you've got new music coming out as well. I'm just curious as to whether, you know, you're a seasoned performer. Do you ever get nervous still? I mean, I'm thinking penalty shootouts, and I'm thinking, you know, do you as a performer? Because there is a correlation, isn't it? It's a big occasion. You've got lots of people watching you. Does that happen still?
Well, I take great stock in. I think if you're well prepared, so I feel like we're well rehearsed, and I love the other people in the band, so I always think, even if I mess up, everyone will be watching the drummer and he's great, or watching the guitar player. They won't notice me, you know what I mean? So you kind of take confidence. And I guess in a football team, it's the same thing, really.
Can I just say people will notice you? You're the front man.
Right.
They do notice you. So you're releasing this Greatest Hits album, 20 tracks. Tomorrow's Here Today, 35 years of the Lightning Seed, right? This is out later this year. Is Three Lions going to be on there?
I think it is going to be on it, yes. Yeah, I think so. It's
so you're not sick of the song, or kind of like, you know, you have some artists who are just like, I'm done with the song.
Yeah.
You know.
I think you feel like, I mean, it's really painful to rehearse songs, old, that have been around a long time, but when you actually play them at a show, and there's a different thing going on every time, and the audience are different, and you see the way they're reacting to it, and they come back to life. And you know, I think when you're singing a song, you kind of re-inhabit the moment when you wrote it in the moment. So for me, if I'm singing Three Lions, all this stuff is going on, and I'm thinking about being in that pub in the first video, and just all the games that have been. So I think maybe it's something you do purposely. You kind of re-inspire yourself, and you know. So in the end, I really hate rehearsing it, but I love singing it.
We've seen some. I'm not sure what that gig was. We were seeing. It looked like the Dome. Was that the Dome? I don't know if you see our screens a moment ago. You're playing. I mean, you're playing some. You have and do play some huge gigs, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes. It's an odd thing, actually, because everything changes for us when there's a football competition on. And sometimes I've had enough by the time the competition ends. But I do look forward to it. But it's a different dynamic because, obviously, football is such a kind of... you know, I mean, music and football... For me, growing up, the two most important things. It's terrible to say that, but they are the two most important things to me.
Which domestic team do you support?
I support Liverpool, the best one.
I think we were seeing a concert where you were supporting Madness, which I imagine that must be a great party to be at, to witness.
Yeah, it is. Actually, in Derby, we're playing with Rick Astley and Madness, so it's going to be a lot of songs that everyone can sing, and we're going to play Three Lions. Should be a great day.
So, Ian, you've said you never get sick of hearing the song Three Lions, so it's a special treat for you.
You're going to play it for me?
What better than that? You're going to hear it live.
Oh, okay.
So John is in Berlin with us with some fans. John, no pressure now. Ian Broudie, who wrote the song, is going to listen in to your performers in Berlin.
OK, no pressure, guys. Are we ready?
Yeah!
Here we go.
Three lines on a shirt, children may still gleaming, 30 years of hurt, never stop me dreaming. It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home.
Like angels.
Plenty of passion.
Well done.
Yes, there we go. A round of applause.
Although, if you'd rewritten it for this year, would it be 58 years of hurt by now?
Yeah, it would be. There's a lot of years of hurt going on.
Yeah.
But it's certainly. You know, I feel really good about the game tomorrow. I know Spain are the favourites, but I feel really positive about it. I think.
Does that make it easier since Spain are the favourites? Just a bit easier as a fan to kind of... Because there's been so much expectation against the teams we've played. Yeah,
well, but it isn't like we've played fantastic all the way leading up to this, so it's not like, oh, they played fantastic, but they might not tomorrow. I think they've been kind of pragmatic. There's a good spirit in the team. They still haven't quite done what we hoped they might. It's poised perfectly, I think, for them to just win the game. And to be honest, if they don't play well or they do play well, just win it, really, you know.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's a joy having you with us.
Really
Thank you.
nice.
Of all the people to talk to on this weekend, you are exactly the right person to talk to.
On top of all that,
team.
those people who sang for you this morning, and sadly we don't know their names, you've given them another special memory, the day that we sang for Ian Broudie, who was sitting in the studio.
And then the day after we won the competition.
That's it. Good luck with the tour. Good luck with
Thank you very
gigs.
much indeed.
Thank you.
It's lovely to speak to you.